We're going to compare the volume of pyramids and cones to prisms and cylinders. Let's start with some vocabulary. A pyramid is a polyhedron in which the base is a polygon and the lateral faces are triangles with a common vertex. The intersection of two lateral faces is called a lateral edge. And the intersection of the base and a lateral face is called a base edge. The altitude is the perpendicular distance between the base and the vertex. A right pyramid has a vertex that is directly over the center of the base. The slant height of a right pyramid is the altitude of any lateral face. If it is not a right pyramid, it does not have a slant height. A cone has a circular base, and the vertex is not in the same plane as the base. The altitude is always the perpendicular distance between the vertex and the base. In a right cone, the height meets the base at its center, and the slant height is the distance between the vertex and a point on the edge of the base. Now let's talk about volume. The volume of a pyramid is 1/3 of the volume of a prism. Here's a visual. 1, 2, 3 different pyramids of the same shape and size inside of one prism. So the volume formula is the same whether the pyramid or cone is right or oblique. And it is also true that the volume of a cone is 1/3 the volume of a cylinder. So the formula we will use is 1/3 times the base times the height, where the base is the area of the base of the pyramid or prism, and h is the height. Here's example 1. We would start by finding the area of the base. To find the volume, we would take 1/3 times the area of the base times the height of the pyramid. Example 2, we're given the volume. So let's set up a formula. The area of the base is x squared. The volume of the pyramid is 1/3 times x squared times the height, which is 15. If I simplify that to 5x squared, I can set it equal to the given volume. We have an equation to solve. Divide by 5, take the square root, and since x is a length, we will keep the positive value, and x is 13 meters. Example 3. Find the area of the base. We need to know the height in order to find the volume of the cone, so we will use Pythagorean theorem. Solving for h, I would take the square root, and again, we will use the positive 3√3 in our volume formula. 1/3 times the area of the base times the height of the cone. And one more example. We have a pyramid that is cut out of the prism. So let's start by finding the volume of the prism. Length times width times height. Next, we can find the volume of the pyramid. 1/3 times the area of the base, which is a square, times the height. The pyramid and the prism have the same height. Finally, we just need to subtract the area of the pyramid from the area of the, volume of the pyramid from the volume of the prism.